Guys, it's Eli Fishman from TalkingBall.net, YouTube, Eli Fishman Sports. Back another interview today. I'm happy joined by Erik Ostberg, prospect in the Tampa Bay Rays organization. Erik, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you so much for coming on today. You were a 13th round pick to the Rays in last year's Major League Baseball draft. How did you find out that you were drafted? Was it on the screen, or did you get the call? And just what was that reaction when you found out you'd been drafted?
I've been preparing for the draft for basically that whole year, my whole junior year. So I was watching the draft with my family, my best friend who was a pitcher in high school, and I caught him, and just my brother and my dad being around, and we had the stream up on the TV, and kind of had a feeling that the Rays would be one of the teams, and they picked me in the 13th round after a stressful 2 days, and it was just one of the best days of my life, man. It was I wish I could relive it over.
How thankful are you to this Rays organization for giving you this opportunity, and giving you this whole opportunity to play pro ball?
Yeah, I mean, everybody would ask me like, hey, what team do you want to be on? Like, what's your number one team? And I always be like, man, it doesn't matter. It's a business, and it's all about playing for the team that wants to give you the opportunity and give them your absolute best. So, I love the Tampa Bay Rays and everything they've done for me, and I'm trying to make sure that I get better every day and be a good, worthy investment for them and help them win.
Would you say pro ball has lived up to expectations? Have there been any big surprises so far?
No, last year I was in the GCL, coming off a little knee injury in college, and coming here for my second year, my first full season. The pace. People ask me about the pace of the game. I wouldn't say it's totally different from college, but dealing with guys from Dominican and in Puerto Rico, and figuring out how to let those guys work, and being a catcher, trying to communicate with pitching staff, guys that are pretty advanced. Who have their own plans and stuff, so that's kind of part of you got guys like Mike Mercado standing over here, a high school guy, different than working with a senior draft pick from college. So that's been sort of a change, I would say, the different plans that different guys have.
Now, specifically in the GCL, you get up so early every single morning, go to the field, and 100 degrees, and you're out there all day doing so much work. How long did it take you to get used to that grind and going out there every day, and how long did it take to be normal to go through those motions?
Yeah, the GCL's tough, man. It's probably one of the hardest places to play baseball in all of professional baseball, period. But college is a grind. You have 6 a.m. lifts and stuff, and I wouldn't say it's the first time I've gotten up early in my life for baseball. It's doing it all the time in college, but the GCL was tough because of the heat and just the everyday, and trying to make the adjustments after having a long practice in the morning and just dealing with the fatigue. It was definitely an adjustment. Sleep and trying to prepare for each day. It was a challenge, but something that I'm thankful I went through because I'm a lot better for it.
Now this season you're hitting .297 with Hudson Valley. What do you think this season led you to have this huge year so far?
Well, I'm a lot more comfortable with my approach. Coming off the injury in college and going to the GCL and kind of being lost in my approach and mechanics last year, going through a good off season, really locking in what I want to do, and then coming in this year trying to make a statement and just saying I'm going to come here and I'm going to ball, and whenever I get in the field, I'm going to make an impact. So I want to finish strong in these last 12 games, help us make a playoff run, and really just solidify what I can do for the organization and say, okay, maybe he's here to stay.
Either in the off season or before you came to Hudson Valley and extended, is there anything in specific you were working on?
Oh yeah, we're trying to work on stuff every day. Mostly for me, a lot of defensive stuff, sort of the way my transfer's working, how my lower half's working when I throw to second base. A lot of stuff with receiving. The defensive progression from last year to this year has been night and day. I think offensively, it's just been a function of executing my plan and having a better approach at the plate and understanding what pitchers are going to do. And I've always been able to hit. It's just a function of executing what I want to do and not getting outside of my discipline.
Now, you got to play in the New York Penn League All-Star game this season. Talk to me about that experience, just that whole atmosphere, your first professional All-Star game.
That's a great moment for me, especially coming off the GCL where I wasn't playing much, and then to come in this year, being All-Star, is a huge turnaround for me, and to be able to prove to myself that I can play at this level no problem, And I got, we got a cool jersey. I'll keep it in my house or wherever I live for my many years after baseball, you know what I mean? And it was just a fun experience, man. It was fun to talk to guys from other teams, hanging out with some of the Spinners guys, some of the Valley guys. It was a good time.
Every time you step in that batter's box, just step on the field overall. What are you thinking? What would you say is your mental approach every time you go out there?
When I step in the box, man, it's a battle, and I'm in go mode until I'm not. I'm just thinking yes, 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 no when I'm swinging, when I'm at the plate. So I can't decide to swing. I'm an aggressive hitter. I want to embarrass the pitcher, and that's pretty much my mentality.
What are some short and long-term goals of yours?
Obviously, we want to get to the big leagues. Everybody here wants to get to the big leagues and be a worthy contributor to the Tampa Bay Rays. As far as short term, I mean, we got 12 games. I want to make the playoffs. I want to make a championship run. I got instruction league after that, and then I want to just get better and get more comfortable with some of the other guys and execute some of the stuff the coaching staff and the coordinators want me to execute, and then come back next year better, ready to make an impact at the next level. So every year, I just want to make an impact in the lineup and be a guy that can be relied on offensively and defensively. So hopefully, that'll take me wherever it takes me.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah.